Welcome back to the Natural Balance Hoof Care Corner. We'll pick up where we left off last week working on this young mare with some long-term lameness problems. We've trimmed the feet and selected the proper footwear. We'll now get the shoes applied and see how she does.
All right, we found with over 500 horses so far that with those with back pain, and particularly those with negative coffin bone angles, that backing them up so that these proportions are less in front than they are behind is extremely helpful to them. It reduces the leverage that increases the ground reaction forces on this front part and allows them to virtually tip that foot forward at the time that they're under the most amount of thrust. And that's proven to be very beneficial. I'm going to wedge her up because she's walking very much toe first. I want to give her every opportunity to heel that back up. Eventually we'll drop that back down to a fairly normal foot. Her foot should accept normal shoes, barefooted, in time very nicely, because it's not a difficult foot to manage. So, but for the moment, we're going to give her every opportunity to land heel first. We don't want to miss that opportunity. And I think we're going to treat the whole horse from the ground up by offering her the best opportunity to land heel first and move around her foot in the most comfortable way. From that, she's going to be able to heel and hopefully get better and back to use again. This is what we're going to use on her. We don't want to leave the frog out, so we've chosen this pad here. It's got a degree angle to it, as you can see, and we're going to place it on this pad according to the directions against this line right here, so that this part of the pad extends beyond. What this is going to do, it's going to help engage the ground first by being slightly taller and slightly longer than the back of this shoe. That's going to help stimulate the proprioceptors, which are the mechanisms that controls her coordination. That'll engage the ground first. It'll help to align the coffin joint. It'll support the back part of her foot. With most of the horses that we do this with, their back pain is usually diminished remarkably within days. And inside of 6 weeks or so, the back pain in many cases is completely gone. So if we play our cards right, we got the balance of the foot the way we think it's the best, that seems to be working the best with all of these cases. We help her get her heel to the ground first. I can almost assure you that her back is going to be more comfortable within 2 or 3 days. All right, we've placed that in there. It's nice and firm. Normally, if this was a horse with laminitis, we'd trim some of this away to get away from the sensitive area. But with these type, we leave the whole thing in there. Get it placed. There's our line. Place that in that area. All right. As far as finishing these feet, it's just pretty much standard stuff. We're going to, as you notice, there's a little bit of toe sticking over the front. That'll be different the next time she's reshod, because a lot of that distortion that you see occurring clear up here at the top will be gone. It'll start to fit a little bit better right here. And each time she's shod with these principles, there will be less and less of this that'll be needing to be removed. So this is what we do. We just undercut that, just bring it back. So once we've taken and dressed this originally, we don't take any more off other than to smooth up the nails and make it look kind of tidy. Okay, it's pretty much that way on all 4 corners. As soon as we get her clinched up here, we'll take her out and road test her and see how she does. Okay, we've got her shod now. I'm just going to take her for a little bit of a walk here to see how she's doing. She seems to be considerably better. thing we're looking for now is to see if she's landing heel first. You notice how nicely she's getting under herself. A little bit of a toe flip behind. I really am impressed with that. What I believe that we're going to do is just to try it, we're going to try putting a set of rails on her that'll help her turn just a little bit better. Coming downhill, you notice she's got that nice little toe flip, and I think that's what's really going to guide us towards putting a rail on her. We want her to continue to reach out like that forward. Okay. We notice that everything about her is starting to work a little more in unison, so we'll put some rails on her and come back and test her again. Okay. There you go. Okay, now we got a nice big long stride, both front and back, which we're really impressed with. Nice heel flip, toe flip out in front, big long stride behind. Her back's going to get better. I'm very pleased with the way things have went here. Big, nice in-charge stride behind. Got a big, long understride. Nice turns. This mare's been lame for a year and a half. Has never felt like this. Well, it's been a worthwhile afternoon, in my opinion. I think the mare is going to be much happier. I don't think she's 100% yet, but I think she's getting very close. She's made a tremendous improvement in the last couple of hours that we've been messing with her, and I sure hope that you get enough out of this to, if nothing else, just be able to draw that line across the bottom of the foot, be able to look at from that to see if there's a greater distance forward of the line than there is in the back. So, Sharon, have you got anything to say?
I am very happy with the way she's turned out so far. I haven't seen her prance in over a year, and she is moving a whole lot better. Even her attitude has started changing already.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully this will continue. You know, we're always real optimistic, and we certainly see these things go full circle as far as getting back to a pre-disease condition. I think she's got some good things in her favor. She's young, and I think that's really important. So hopefully she'll get back on track and you go cutting cows or ride trails or whatever.
I hope so, and I appreciate the time you spent with this, explaining things.
Well, we're more than happy to do that. So thank you very much. We'll look forward to seeing you down the trail.
If you would like more information about Natural Balance, please visit our website where you'll find articles, a Natural Balance tutorial, and product details. If you would like a free informational DVD, please call us or visit nbhoofcare.com/TV.